Hi there my Pisces people, and welcome to your reading for June 2022. So thank you so much for joining me. So we've got here the Queen of Swords in the reversed position as your current energies. So it's telling me here that some of you have had a bit of a hard time when it comes to your careers, your goals, your work things, being creatively inspired to keep going. And I can see here with the dark black cat here, a lot of you have done a lot of shadow work. So you've really done a lot of work on yourselves. So that's really important to see that, I think, with you Pisces people, that because you do know how to go within, and you know how to get down to the real nitty gritty of stuff. So I see that you've been doing that, Pisces people. So that's been important for you guys. And also I do see with the Three of Swords that you've been hurt, and that might be in regard to dreams and goals as well, career stuff, especially with the Queen of Swords, because that represents everything that's our creative projects, getting out into the world and being creatively inspired, our careers, soul purpose stuff. And I can see some of you you've been hurt, and I kind of feel this is not really related to a lot of romantic sort of things, but even some of you might have been hurt romantically too. But with the three, and the number three generally represents community and people in our lives, and multiple sort of hurts and letdowns and things like that. So I see some of you have had your struggles, so to speak. Now also here with the Five of Swords, I see that there was a win-lose situation that's sort of recently transpired for you guys. And I think some of you were either the winner, but then some of you weren't. And it's kind of like, when I look at this, that this was a really, really difficult situation for you, because it was very much someone was chosen, but then others weren't chosen, or somebody was successful and others weren't successful here. Some of you I feel like were, but then there's the others that, they definitely weren't. So I can see that within, I guess, the collective, the hurt that's been transpired with this situation here. So, but good things here with the Ten of Swords, because this tells me it's the end of the tough road, the end of the tough journey for you Pisces. So the hurts is definitely moving on, and it's come to the end of the situation here. So, and you are standing up again with the Ace of Swords. You're standing up. You've heard the truth of the situation. You've got new ideas to move forward with, and you've collected yourselves. You've dusted yourselves off. And now it's time to start again, so to speak, with you Pisces people. So you've done the work. So it's been a bit of a tough journey, I see, for some of you here. We've also got the Chariot. So the Chariot's come up in the reversed here, and this is in your thoughts, your feelings, your ideas, and I think this is here because you've really wanted something to move forward, and there's been either delays, and you've been really, this has affected you because you're like, I want to move forward, I want to move forward. And also we've got Judgment here. So it's almost like you're ready for the new things to come in. And in your thoughts and feelings, you've been really like struggling with this. You've just like, I'm cleansing myself of the old. I'm cleansing everything that is no longer serving me. I'm ready to stand up. I'm ready to accept the new and go into my soul purpose. So there's just definitely been some kind of struggle here with things to grow legs and move on and things. But I do feel like this was like some kind of cycle that had to be gone through, and the truth of the situation with the Ace of Swords is going to definitely reveal itself for you Pisces people, and you're going to understand why this has happened. Okay, so in your guidance cards here, I've got meditate and contemplate. New moon in Pisces. Not surprised this came up here for you guys. So this is about really just connecting with our higher selves, our intuition. This is taking a breath. This is stopping. This is really going within yourselves for the month of June, having those opportunities for you to do that and to really sort of get to know you and get to know what it is you want to do. So this is sometimes that can get lost, your purpose, your sense of purpose when hard things have happened. And that can be really hard to go back and go, well, what is it I'm meant to do? What is the answer here? So with poised, so poised is about really connecting with our hearts, and it's really going within ourselves and bearing all to the world, showing who you are deep down. And this is about really just getting in touch with that. And it's about, like, I want to say, like, walking into a room and just knowing who you are and not being afraid of that as well. So this is a time for you, Pisces, to connect with that and really not be afraid, because sometimes, because you guys are empaths, you're intuitives and stuff, and when things go wrong, you tend to go into hiding and you tend to just go, yep, I'm going to have this space to myself. I'm going to lock the door and no one's going to come in. So this is about getting back out there again and not being afraid to show who you are again, because it has been challenging, I can see, for you Pisces people. All right, we've got here Hierophant. So I'm not surprised that came up as well. So this is coming up for the month of June for you. So this is about connecting with community and also connecting with a group. I think some of you are really beautiful teachers. I can see that from a spiritual sense, and that you're sharing your knowledge with others. So this is a really great circumstances for you for June, is to connect with others, have those beautiful conversations, those deep and meaningful conversations with others, and share ideas. I really see that for you Pisces, that this is one of your callings, is to teach others, and in a spiritual sense. If you are not the teacher, then you're going to be going off and learning some beautiful things from a teacher, like a mentor as well, that's going to help you on your journey, Pisces. So this is a really beautiful thing. I feel like it's one of your connections to the divine as well, is some of those spiritual teachings that are coming down, and you're just sharing the words with others as well. So beautiful things happening there for you guys. Now with the Five of Wands here, so that it is interesting, because we've got the Three of Pentacles in the reversed, and we've got the Five of Wands. So I do feel like throughout the month of June, there might be some clashing of ideas, clashing of thoughts and opinions and stuff. So you might be trying to speak your word and then about planning something. So, and not everyone's coming together for some reason. So there needs to be some kind of understanding in this situation when it comes to sharing of ideas and thoughts with others. So whether that's others that need to be more understanding, whether it's you that needs to be more understanding, but there needs to be something where the conversation comes back to a point of like really just being respectful of one another's opinions and things like that, because I do see some potential for arguments to happen, and that's one thing I do see here. So just be wary of that for the month of June. Okay, so you yourself. So we've got the Hermit in the reverse position here. This tells me that a lot of you have done a lot of soul searching in your past here. So with it being in the reverse position, I do see the need for that to step back and contemplate things and meditate here. So there might be the call to do that for the month of June. Just remember to if you're busy, doing all the things you need to do, take some time for you this month, Pisces, because you might be starting to get overwhelmed. I do see that with you guys here, the potential of getting overwhelmed by all your responsibilities and things like that. So sometimes you do take on too much, and then when you hit, the end of your tether, and it's like, oh, I can't do this anymore. So try to have some balance for the month of June. That's going to be important for you guys. So Seven of Wands as well, yes. You are going to feel a little bit, I can see that, yeah, here you are, all your responsibilities, you're starting to try and do everything, but you're like, oh, I'm getting frustrated here. And then this is also the potential here of other people's thoughts, other people's ideas, and you're trying to defend yourself a little bit too. So it's like you're trying to stand up to a few people here. So this is another card that's coming up here with the Hermit too, that, you know, it might be time to step back and have a think about what you're defending and what you're protecting within yourself here. Okay. Now, in your environments here, I've got two reverse cards, Queen of Cups and the Two of Pentacles. So there might be the need to go with the flow a little bit in June and have some flexibility here. So really, there's also this need, I think, to play, to have fun and stuff. And I don't feel like you're feeling yourself a little bit, Pisces, here. It's almost like you're just, things have overwhelmed you a little bit, and it is time to bring in some balance for the month of June. So just remember that, really, with meditate and contemplate coming in and really being in touch with yourself and what you want, it's always when you start to feel overwhelmed, this is the time to go back and have a think about what you're doing everything for. What is all your work and what is everything going toward? If you write it down in a book, in your diary, I am doing this because it is leading me to this. So have really clear intentions for everything you're doing, Pisces. That's going to be important for the month of June, because I do see the potential of getting overwhelmed. And when you're overwhelmed, there might be that times where there's the ability of people lashing out, things are affecting you, people are saying things they would rather not say. So that's going to be important for the month of June. Okay. So now in your guidance cards here, so this is you, King of Wands, or it could be someone coming into your life. So in a romantic sense. So, or it could be in an employer here. So I feel like this is either you recognizing you're a leader of your own lives and you're starting to realize that about yourselves, or someone's giving you an opportunity, career, work opportunity here, because we've got here with the World, or this is someone you're meeting romantically. The World is telling me you're at the end of a cycle. So this is telling me there's a new beginning as well. So the end of whatever hardships you're going through, your karmic cycle, your karmic journey, and you're moving on to the next portion of your journey. You're starting to realize what it is you need to be doing within yourselves and within your lives. So that's beautiful to see with the World card. And this is you naked here, ready to walk into your life, exposed and true to yourself, true to what you want to do. Remember, poised came in here. Being true to you is going to be important for the month of June. All right, so also I've got here as one of the energies that's sort of spilling into July here. So we've got the Five of Cups here. So this is about not feeling trapped as well anymore. We've got this Eight of Swords. Not feeling trapped within our worries about what's happened and sustaining the injuries, the hurts, the pains and that from what's happened before. I think some of you've had regrets about, some of the choices or decisions you've made here. So this is about really, because you remember, you're at the end of a cycle here. It's letting go of those things and recognizing what beautiful things are coming up for you guys, because some of you might be focusing on the stuff that is no longer, they're done for. Like the past has happened, those things have happened. It's time to move forward. So emotionally, it's about going with the flow for June and riding those waves. So recognizing about your potential within yourselves, the Queen of Wands, because you guys are. It's time to get inspired and motivated and recognize that some of you are beautiful teachers and you're passing on some wonderful information to others. Or you're going to be learning some wonderful new things, maybe new strategies about connecting with your higher self. Maybe it's yoga, maybe it's something else that's spiritual too. But I see the need for you to reclaim some of that beautiful Piscean energy, because you are, you know, a lot of you are actors and dancers, intuitives, you're creatives, you're artists, you know. This is time to recognize all that stuff that's within you and yourself and about yourselves again. All right, so thank you, Pisces people, for listening to this reading for the month of June. I wish you all the best for this month, and thank you so much for connecting with me with this reading today.